There is a motion. That goes with all.
Just hold along.
Yeah.
Senate will please come to order. Today, to get started, we'll have a moment of silence. Thank you. Are there any announcements? By way of announcement for the Committee on Committees, I failed to turn my page over yesterday, so there was one more committee to announce, the Senate Ethics Panel. And the senators appointed to the Senate Ethics Panel are Senators Campion, Hashim, Cummings, Brock, and Vyhovsky. I believe we have a bill for introduction, S-25, introduced by Senator Lyons and others. Please listen to the first reading of the bill.
S-25, an act relating to regulating cosmetic and menstrual products containing certain chemicals and chemical classes and textile and athletic turf fields containing perfluoroalkyl and polyfluoroalkyl substances.
They've heard the first reading of the bill is referred to the Committee on Health and Welfare. We have S-26 introduced by Senator Lyons. Please listen to the first reading of the bill.
S-26, an act relating to removing the residency requirement from Vermont's patient choice at end-of-life laws.
Now you've heard the first reading of the bill is referred to the Committee on Health and Welfare. We have a House bill for reference, H1, introduced by Representative Wood and others. It passed the House. I think I was supposed to say that actually on January 18th. Please listen to the first reading of the bill.
H1, an act relating to legislative oversight of payment reform and conflict-free case management for developmental disability services.
You've heard the first reading of the bill is referred to the Committee on Health and Welfare. Just going to take a moment to confer with the Secretary. Thank you for the moment. I'd like to recognize Senator from Chittenden Southeast.
Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of both the Senate Economic Development, I've spoken with the chair of that committee, and on behalf of the Senate Health and Welfare Committee, I would like to move that S-18, an act relating to tobacco products and substitute flavored tobacco products, be relieved from the Economic Development Committee and committed to Senate Health and Welfare Committee. Thank you, Mr. President.
Now, the senator from Chittenden Southeast has moved that the Committee on Economic Development and Housing be relieved of S-18 and said bill be referred to the Committee on Health and Welfare. Are you ready for the question? If so, are you ready for the question? If so, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed indicate by saying nay. The ayes have it, and you're relieved. The Committee on Housing and Economic Development and General Affairs of S-18 and referred the bill to Health and Welfare. Senator from Chittenden Central.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would move, pending announcements, that the Senate adjourn until 12:50 p.m. for the governor's budget address.
The senator from Chittenden Central has moved that the Senate stand adjourned until 12:50, pending announcements. Are there any announcements? Senator from Bennington.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senate Education will meet from roughly 2:15 until 3 o'clock this afternoon, as long as the budget address is finished. Thank you.
Senator from Essex.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senate institutions will not meet today.
Senator from Madison.
Senate Government Operations will meet approximately 15 minutes after the governor's budget address. Thank you.
Are there any further announcements? Seeing none, the senator from Chittenden Central has moved that the Senate do stand adjournment until 12:50 p.m. when we will return for the governor's address. Are you ready for the question? If so, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed indicate by saying nay. The ayes have it, and the Senate will stand adjourned until 12:50.